Hello everyone and welcome to class. So today we have a pelvic floor release class, something a little bit different than what we've been focusing on through the program. So we've been reconnecting with the core, we've been connecting breath with the pelvic floor, learning how to do the diaphragmatic breath, which is very important, and mostly activating the pelvic floor. So it's really important not just to activate and learn to strengthen the pelvic floor, just like any other muscle. We want to find the balance between lengthening and tightening, between flexibility and strength. So we don't want a completely just tight pelvic floor. That's also going to give us the same or very similar symptoms of having a weak pelvic floor, so we don't want that. So this class is going to be focusing on relaxing and releasing the pelvic floor, and I'll be sharing a lot more of these practices so you can combine both practices and remember that both are equally important for the health of our pelvic floor. All right, so we're going to start by laying down. And then one of the really great ways to, it's like a little hack, great ways to learn to relax a muscle or help the muscle relax more is actually doing the opposite by contracting it and activating the muscle first. Then we can find deeper relaxation of the muscle. So we're going to do that very quickly. We're going to lay down, and I want you to bring both feet together, hands on the floor. And what we're going to do is we're just going to open. On the inhalation, we're going to open and relax and release everything, but we control, open the knees. And on the exhalation, we're going to contract and we're going to pull in and up of everything, the pelvic floor. We're going to squeeze it in and up the core and the inner thighs. So we're activating, and then on the inhalation, we're relaxing and releasing with control. So don't just flop it out. Just trying to control it. Now, if your hips are not very open, you can put a couple of pillows and prop it up or blocks on the sides, so you can just rest your thighs or the outer thighs over there to give you a little bit more support. If your hips are super open like mine, you're not going to need that. Okay, so you're put yourself out if you need it. All right, so let's start. So just remember to activate the core. When you're in this neutral position, press the belly towards the spine. So you don't want to have any arching in the lower back. We're going to press the back into the mat, no space between the mat and the lower back. And we're going to take an inhale, open it up, release everything. Inhale, exhale, squeeze and pull up and back. Inhale, open and release. Exhale, activate everything, pulling up and back into the center line of the body. Inhale, relax and release. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor, engage the core, up and back, squeeze the inner thighs together. Again, inhale. Relax and release. Exhale, squeeze and activate. Inhale, relax and release. So I'm just cueing with my hands the action of the pelvic floor. And then when you're active, you're squeezing in, pulling everything in, up and back. A few more. Inhale, relax and release. Exhale, squeeze, pull in and up. Good. Now from here, we're going to put our hands on the floor. We're going to do a little bit more activation. We're going to inhale, lift up into a bridge pose, but open, the feet are together, and open the knees out. So press the belly towards the spine here. Really activate the glutes, squeeze the glutes. And we're just going to pulse it up and down. As we pulse, we're going to release the pelvic floor. When we bring the hips down a little bit, an inch, and then up an inch, squeeze the pelvic floor, squeeze the glutes, and activate. Release an inch, up an inch, squeeze. Release, up an inch and squeeze. Release an inch, up an inch and squeeze. So active of the squeezing, relaxing and letting go on the down. Exhale, inhale, relax and release. Exhale, squeeze it up. Squeeze, relax. Squeeze, relax. Just a few more. You got this. hold it here, squeeze it in, hold, squeeze everything into the middle line, pelvic floor, squeeze the core up and back, up. And we're just gonna turn a little bit to the side, just twist your hips. The other side. So this twisting action is really gonna fire up the core, pelvic floor. A few more twists. And exhale, relax and release. Very nice. Okay, let's go into the relaxation part. You're gonna bring the knee towards your chest, the right knee. You can leave this foot where it is, or just pull it out a little bit, a few inches out. Just squeeze your knee towards your chest. Close the eye. Take a deep breath in. Relax and release, and then exhale, relax a little deeper. Inhale. And exhale, relax and release. So here we're going to relax and release deeper and deeper on the exhalation. And one thing that really helps me relax or again is doing a visualization. It really helps me connect with the pelvic floor. So what you're going to imagine is going to do the elevator let go, it's called. It's a breath that you can imagine you have on your hip, an elevator, and then there's 10 floors all the way down to the basement, the bottom of the pelvic floor. So you're going to lift it up, the elevator, like inhalation, and then on the exhalation, you're going to let go the elevator to go all the way down into the basement. Just relax and release there. So little tiny movements. See if that visualization of the letting go and the downward movement of the elevator all the way to the basement can let you and allow you to relax and release, opening the hips, no tension anywhere. Again, inhale. This is very, very subtle, and it's also very gentle. There's no pushing, there's no rolling, there's no forcing of anything. It's just relaxation with the connection of the breath, the visualization. Close the eyes, just relax and release. Let the elevator go down. Good. One more breath. Relax and bring the elevator all the way down. Make sure you're not bulging out and forcing the pelvic floor out. You want to just relax and lay. Very good. Let's change sides. So bring that left knee into your chest and start relaxing and releasing here, releasing the hip. You can rock from side to side a little bit if that helps you relax as well. And just tune into your breath, close the eyes, and let's start again with that deep breathing. And deep breath in through the nose, expand, relax, and exhale, drop the elevator down and relax a little bit deeper. Drop it all the way without forcing, just relaxing and releasing, letting go of all control. Work with your breath. Inhale, deepening the breath. Exhale, drop it down, relax and release all 3 layers of the pelvic floor. Imagine that elevator dropping down and coming up a little bit on the inhale. Exhale, relaxing and releasing a little bit deeper on every exhalation, letting go of any control, no tension, no stress. Keep that visualization going and work with your breath. Rhythmically connect deeply to your body. Very nice. Now let's put the foot down and we're going to move into one of my favorite stretches to really help relax the pelvic floor, which is happy baby pose. So you're going to start with just bringing your knees towards the shoulders. This is level 1. You want to bring the knees as much as you can toward the shoulders, and you can grab your feet. from the inside. And we can rock here from side to side. Massaging the lower back is also great to relax the lower back, the stretch. Otherwise, if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can try the full happy baby pose, and you're going to bring your knees towards your elbows or towards your shoulders or armpits again, but you're going to grab from the inside or outside of the feet, and you can rock from side to side here again. So either variation is fine, whatever feels good for you, just do you. And just allow yourself to relax here. Rock from side to side. It's really nice to massage the lower back muscles here and help you relax in your hips as well. We're just going to close the eyes and take a deep breath in and exhale. Allow yourself to let it all go. Again, connect deeply inside to all the sensations, relaxing and releasing on every exhalation. So if you like the visualization of the elevator, you can keep doing that if that's helpful for you. If that maybe feels a little bit awkward and kind of like you're straining too much, and you could just go deeply inwards and with your breath, relax on every exhalation. But it really helps to visualize, and it really helps to connect to that breath. So on the inhale, you want to expand. And on the exhale, you can relax and release all the way down, letting go of any tension, of any stress, of any shame. We carry a lot of shame and a lot of emotions in our hips. The hips are such an important vessel of emotional stress. It is linked to the adrenal glands and the location of the sacral chakra. So it's really important when we are doing this posture that opens the hips, that connects us to the pelvic floor, to our hips, that we allow ourselves to just really open up and let go. I want you to really notice if you feel any fighting or resisting in anywhere right now in your body, in your mind, in your pelvis, in your hips, in your pelvic floor. If you're carrying any stories of shame, of trauma, any backed up emotions, things that you haven't communicated, that have been stored in your body and that you might be resisting. And we're trying to let go of all of that right now, to really open up, release any tension, any stress, anything that you're carrying that you don't need anymore right now. Take a deep breath in. And let it all go. Open up, relax and release every layer of yourself. Mind-body connection. Very nice. All right, let's bring our feet down, and we're going to take some windshield wipers just to relax the hips. So put your feet mat hip apart, and we're going to swing our hips from side to side just to relax with no tension, no stress, just to release the hips a little bit. Good. No effort. Just swinging from side to side. Let it all go. Good. And we're gonna end class by laying down in Shavasana for a few minutes. If you need more rest time, please take as long as you need to. Do not rush. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let it all go. Allow yourself to feel yourself right now in this moment. Acknowledge yourself and give gratitude for being here and showing up for yourself. You're doing a great job. I'm going to end class here, but please rest as much as you need to. I hope you enjoy class, and I'll see you on our next class. Thank you so much. Namaste.